G'day guys, how you going? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can go from this to this. Now, the first step is, these door cards are pretty delicate. This is probably 40 years old, so you're going to have to remove it very carefully. So get your fingers after the sill and then just yank it off. And then I'll see you down in the workshop. Alright, so once you've got your door cut off, you're going to get yourself 2 pieces of metal. I've got 2 pieces of sheet aluminium. I've got the stronger version here and just a little light flimsy one here. This one's going to be the new door card and this one will actually be the table itself. Now, when choosing, you want something for the table that can pretty much hold its own weight. So I went with this, can't remember what it's called, but it's pretty strong. So that will be able to hold itself up. And then for the actual door skin, it doesn't matter. So this is extremely flexible. That's pretty much just to catch any heat that comes off anything I put on top and to make it so it's easy to clean. Right, so you're going to get your door skin and then you're pretty much just going to place it on both of these, trace it out and then cut it out. And then I'll come back to you guys once I've done that. Alright, so once you've traced out your lines, I like to go over it in a Sharpie again just to make it even easier to see. Now with this one, it's quite thin, so I'm going to use 10 snips for this one and an angle grinder for this one. Now that you have your 2 pieces of aluminium cut to shape, you want to make sure you've got them the right way around first. So I know that the softer edge goes to the bottom left hand corner. So you basically line these 2 up so they're pretty much in line. Then get yourself a piano hinge. Now they're a bit pricier than normal hinges. Sorry. Jeez, that glare is pretty bad. Yeah, get yourself a piano hinge. This one is, I think, 410 centimeters long, 410 millimeters, sorry. And basically, put about 1 to 2 mil gap in between your 2 pieces of metal. And then make sure that fits right there, snugly. So then what I'm going to do first is attach it to the heavy peat first, and then I'm going to attach it to the light piece. So once you've got your door skin off, you're going to want to go around and take out these little plugs. They hold the old door skin. I'm going to hold on to these because I'll probably use them for the fronts and the sides. Once you've got all your plugs out, I'm using these. These are hollow wall anchors. So basically goes in and then this part expands, leaving the nut on the other side. So they'll go all the way around. I would recommend using something like a riv nut, which is basically a rivet that you can undo and redo. But they were a lot more expensive than this. I got about 100 of these for 15 bucks, whereas the other ones were 5 bucks each. So this is much cheaper. So take out the screw a little bit and basically you just pop it in there, put it over your hole, not lose the screw. It's a bit fiddly, this thing. Put it over, push it in as far as you can get it, and then just start squeezing. And that's it. There is an already built-in nut. Now, what I would recommend, they have these little teeth underneath them. I'm just going to quickly bend down those, the rest of them, just so they go in nice and true, unlike that one that's now bent. Now with all these anchors in, you get the screws, and then they pretty much, ideally, just screw in like that. And then you get your new door card, which has got both bits. And then what I've done is I use the old door card to trace out where the holes were. Now these are probably going to be pretty rough, so we're going to see how it rocks out. But yeah, practically drill the hole and then I'll just put these through by the hole. Alright, so you can see up here I've got myself this, got it right here, it's galvanized wire rope. I got the 2 mil, and then I've basically created a spot up the top here for that to wrap round, and then use these little swags, which is basically just a crimp for this. So this goes over the wire, and then pre-drilled some little holes down here that this end's going to go through, and then created myself quite a bit of excess just in case. Now, fun bit is guessing where the right angle is. So I'm going to eyeball it and say it's there, and then just merely pass the white back through, stab yourself with the sharp bit, bleed all over your table. And then just tighten this to wherever you want it to sit. So I want it to sit about there. Careful when holding the wire. Alright, so yeah, get this up to there. Now, there are special crimping tools that you can use. However, I found that you can use wire cutters to just start it off. Squeeze down that middle section there, and then come in with your big pliers, put them around the sides, and then just squeeze the life out of that. And yeah, that's basically it. I'll do that to the other side, then I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. Just a quick rundown of what it's got. You've got hinge along the back, riveted with screws all the way along, wire cables with swages, little snatch loop, and then the only thing I would change is this. I'm going to have to put another, probably a screw there, or find another place to attach that, but cheers guys.